Welcome to Season 7 and an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV.
The WNBA season is off and running, so of course, it's none other than our WNBA cover athlete, Angel Reese, that's the face of Season 7.
That's right, and this week we are checking out all that's new with this season. Take a look. Go get your flowers at level 7 with this rose petal basketball. And then make sure to take Moondog for a walk in your level 18 dune buggy. Unleash your game at the Rivet City Park in Season 7, where all games played will be worth an extra 25% rep. Competition in here is going to be hot. The temperature is rising, but your My Player might find a new low. At level 39, you can go retro with a low poly suit. Show off old school vibes with your modern day moves. Collect your Max Plus 1 and Max Plus 2 badge perks once again and use them to reach level 40, where you can earn yet another cap breaker. Have fun out there and rise to the top of the leaderboards in Season 7.
Season 7 of My Team is going on a world tour of competition.
International pride is on full display starting in Domination.
Earning all 99 stars will net you 100 overall Andrew Bogut to control the paint.
Let's talk season rewards with Level 1's Invincible Angel Reese, featured athlete in Season 7.
Get swift in the post with Level 10's Dark Matter Wendell Carter Jr.
Torch the opposition with Dark Matter Norman Powell at Level 20.
Then, get anything you need on the court with the all-time assist and steal leader, 100 overall John Stockton at level 30.
How about some defense? Defense. We're talking Invincible Ben Wallace at level 35, an incredible stopper for your My Team.
And how about the greatest reward? When you get to level 40, dominate with GOAT Michael Jordan. Legend badges all over the place. Skills for any competition with number 23 in your lineup. Become world-renowned in Season 7 and be the best in My Team.
Taco on the pop, Ben Simmons to Taco 4. It is officially endgame in My Team. That's a massive bucket right there.
Our next guest is dominating the competition in My Team's King of the Court, Ty CFB, with over 20 plus wins in this tournament. Welcome back to 2K TV, Ty.
Glad to be back talking with you guys, man. It feels like it's been a while, but I'm glad to be back.
All right, I want to know how you are able to do these accomplishments, because it's so tough mentally to prepare for one of these weekends. So let's start off with the mental approach. What are you doing during the week to prep for that competition?
I kind of had to adjust what I do, right? From the content side of things, the time I put into it. I don't want to burn myself out. So really just focusing every weekend, putting the time there rather than during the weekdays.
What's the lineup looking like? What have you been running recently in terms of your starting five lineup?
Yeah, so King of the Court specifically, offense kind of is what I focus on, which is so weird compared to kind of how I've been in the past. So right now my starting point guard is Invincible Shea. Shooting guard, we're running Andre Kirilenko is 100 overall. 100 overall Yaxo at the small forward. Pro Pass, 100 overall Shaq at the power forward. And then Taco Fall, Invincible at center is my current lineup. This year, it's super important to have good offense all the way around because, you know, King of the Court specifically, that matters a ton. Shea's the best, in my opinion, offensive point guard in the game. There's other maybe all-around point guards that are better, but he's maybe the best all-around point guard. Same thing at like power forward with Shaq, right? You wouldn't think Shaq's the best offensive power forward in the game because it's Shaq, but he is because his release is so crazy. Same thing with Yaxo at this small forward position, right? He's maybe not as good as some of the other small forwards defensively, but again, offensively, I do like him a little bit more. So just kind of comfortability and just being good with all of these cards offensively, I think, is the main threat.
And what are you doing with these cards? What's the strategy of like learning a player card and also, you know, maximizing its skill set?
I just think whatever game mode you enjoy playing, just use the cards. And again, same thing like icons, right? Knowing your icons. So I play a lot of 5v5 because I don't want to get my icons mixed up.
To that, what's the offensive approach that you're taking into these games?
There's so much more that matters than just winning the game, right? Like there's kind of this formula that calculates your game score. So in my mind, I think offense is more important because all of those statistical things matter, like field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, right? So if you can have an advantage offensively, I'd rather cater more so to the offensive side of the ball than the defensive side of the ball.
What's your offensive flow look like? Are you looking to run the ball? Are you looking for the mid-range shot?
So normally I like to play somewhat fast offensively, but with that comes more turnovers. So this year, kind of got to slow the game down a little bit more, which again is why I run more of an offensive heavy lineup because I've got to be able to score in the half court. So just got to be a little more careful.
Not only have you won this once, twice, 3 times, but over 20 times at this point in the year. How are you able to continue finding that offense against better defensive cards that come out?
I think it's the main thing I say every week to myself is if I can beat the competitive people, right? Because once somebody gets 3 losses, they're out. If I can beat the competitive people without getting 3 losses, that puts you in the best position possible. So oftentimes, you know, I'm playing, you know, a ton of games on the weekend, but my main goal is, you know, beating those top guys because, you know, then you open up so many opportunities for so many other games.
How important is upgrading badges to improving these cards?
Upgrading badges to me all year long has been probably the thing I've prioritized the most. So at the beginning of the year is for grinding for Hall of Fame badges. Obviously you've evolved to legend badges now. But yeah, all of my players have 40 legend badges and it's something that I prioritize more than anything else. There's plenty of legend badges to be earned in the game right now, so try to prioritize those.
If you could have one perfect My Team card for Ty, what would that player be?
I was looking back at years and a card that like I could use right now is a really good small forward. So maybe like a GOAT Bull. I know we just got a Bull recently, but like a 7'3", 7'2" small forward that could just be a perfect 3-and-D type of card. I feel like that's the position I need the most, so that card would be perfect for me right now.
And what do you plan on doing with all the winnings from this tournament, Ty?
Whether it's content or competitive My Team, I don't know how long it's gonna last. So try to maximize, you know, my time in this space and try to set my family up for the future.
Well, I'm sure with 20 plus wins, it's a nice accomplishment, Ty, and I'm sure the competition is ready to take that throne from you.
Yeah,